Welcome to Neosho Basketball, live on KNEO.org. This broadcast is a sporting outreach of the KNEO Sports Network. You're now locked into the official pregame show for the Neosho Wildcats. Now let's go to the game site for all the action.
And welcome, Wildcat fans, to Bob Anderson, not stadium, but the basketball field, the Wildcat Field House. John Ball, Jim Jackson, and Sam Fryer with you, and it's time for basketball. I said football, but we're out of that now, aren't we? And we got to get going with basketball, don't we?
We had a great football season for the Cats this year, went into the second round of districts. But, John, this is basketball season, and what a night this is going to be. The house will be rocking. They had a good-sized crowd from both Neosho and Seneca for this opening game of the 24-25 basketball season.
Well, the Cats come in looking to improve on their 6-21 season last year in Tyler Cheney's first season as head coach. They bring back all but one starter from last year. And we've got hopes with height with Jasmine Washington and 6-foot sophomore Journey Arnold as well in the paint, and of course senior Becklin Garrett. So it looks like things are looking up for the Lady Cats this year.
You know, they're going to be led by Becklin Garrett. That's a plus. She's the lone senior on this team. But John, we expect some great things this year from Jasmine Washington, and also Journey Arnold. You know, last year I think Journey was 6 foot. This year I think she's 6'3". I mean, she looked that tall. Nice young lady, and I was watching them warm up, and they're going to be a valuable asset to this team down low in the paint if they can just turn around and put those little baskets back up. I think the Cats will do well this year. You know, another thing, John, a weakness at the end of last year, we didn't have anybody to bring the ball down. Becklin had a concussion towards the end of the season, missed the district playoffs, and that really hurt their chances down the stretch late in the season. But this year it's a different story. Becklin's played a lot of AAU ball and basketball camps this year. She'll be ready to go, and expecting some good things from the Lady Cats this season.
Yeah, we really are. Let's go back to Journey Arnold for just a minute. Of course, we know that she played softball, and she plays first base for the softball team. While she was pitching in the middle of a tournament, she got hit in the head with a ball, and she got a concussion. Something happened, and she said this. She decided that she was going to get up, and she was going to swing the ball with power and authority. And my hope is that, and she did just exactly that. My hope is that she comes out on the hardwoods with exactly that same attitude.
We saw a lot of progress. Even Coach Cheney last year complimented Journey because she really wasn't going to come out for basketball last year, and she missed the first couple of games, and they talked her into trying out, and she did well. But after she got the fundamentals down, and by the end of the season, she was a force to be reckoned with down low and underneath the basket, got a lot of rebounds and contributed greatly to the Cats last season. But this year she is just a sophomore. And
right.
So she's growing and getting stronger, mentally in this game and the aspects. And, of course, with Jasmine Washington, she started as a freshman, and she's played alongside Becklin Garrett. So those are really a good nucleus. But then you add in Journey Burkhart will be in there, and Delilah Stevens, who is just a sophomore, and we could have a good team this year.
Yeah, she came on to her own as well, but you know what? This is the Pro Lube pregame show. We're going to take a 3-minute timeout, and we're going to be back and talk more about the Cats. We'll talk about Seneca for a few minutes. We'll have the keys to the Cats, and we'll have the starting lineup. You are watching the Lady Wildcats. It's been a while since we've said that, on the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. We'll be right back.
People's Bank of Seneca, we care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, we've dedicated to providing excellent customer service across the 4-state area, ensuring that every experience is exceptional. Visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. Learn more at peoplesbankofseneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
Being a Lion comes with a reputation for excellence. Whether it's in the classroom, on the court or in the community, Lions are leading the way. With innovative and immersive academic programs, new scholarship opportunities, and a campus committed to the future, now is the perfect time to find your purpose. Find your pride at Missouri Southern State University.
Happy Egg supports the family farmer because they've seen the difference a choice like this can make. Now you can grow for Happy Egg and choose to raise hens the right way, the happy way. When you grow for Happy Egg, you're growing for a family-owned and operated business. You're raising happy hens on 10+ acres who will lay happy eggs. You're working for yourself. As a Happy Egg grower, you'll receive new flock cost support and yield-based compensation. Visit happyegg.com/grower to apply today.
Compton CPA Group PC, located at 112 Northwood in Neosho, is a full-service accounting firm and is proud to support the Neosho Wildcats. Compton CPA Group PC can assist you at every stage of your financial life and help you work toward your financial goals. From tax preparation to bookkeeping services, Compton CPA Group PC has you covered. For all your tax and business affairs, call 417-451-2932 or learn more at ComptonCPAGroup.com.
You've got to have someone that understands what you are doing as a mission. Community bankers are important that way because they understand the community relationships that we have to form to be successful.
I feel like First Community Bank and Myers-Davis, our cultures are so similar. It is all about relationships.
It's a real boon to our community to have a bank like First Community to be supportive of so many things.
They're willing to take a chance on entrepreneurs, which is helpful to make the community grow.
Sam Gorham and Aaron Mitchell are your specialty risk insurance agents for Neosho and the surrounding area. They've been involved in Neosho sports since their own high school days and know the importance of athletic competition and how it teaches students life lessons every day. For all your home, auto, life, farm, ranch, and crop insurance needs, call Sam Gorham today at 417-850-5116 or Aaron Mitchell at 417-483-8337. You can also learn more online at specialtyriskinsuranceagency.com. Go Wildcats!
Welcome back to Wildcat Fieldhouse. There's 1:22 left in this JV game, and Neosho is up by a score of 31-29. But Jim, we saw Neosho up almost at halftime, and Seneca came out and made a pretty good drive, made a real ball game out of it.
They certainly have. It's fun to watch the JV teams because a lot of these young ladies will be the future of both these squads. A lot of freshmen, a lot of sophomores playing out there, and some of them are still learning. But, John, I'm impressed with several of the young ladies for Neosho that are just freshmen and also sophomores that could come in and contribute to the team, bringing the ball down and serving as point guards. I think we're pretty well set with the ladies down low, down along the baseline, and we're talking about Jasmine Washington and also Journey Arnold, who are expected great things from both those young ladies this year. Journey's just a sophomore, and Jazzy is a junior, but they have a lot of varsity experience. Then you add in Becklin Garrett, and we have a great nucleus of a good team this year.
Yeah, we really do. Seneca comes in. Coach Drew Schulte had been here. This is his 7th year. He says the rebounding and block shots are going to be the key for the Indians, and they'll be focusing on not allowing their opponents that second or third shot. So we certainly want to hope that the Wildcats get the good percentage shots and they put the ball in.
Well, Seneca struggled last year. They only had 2 wins throughout the entire season, but this year, John, they have 5 seniors on the team, and 3 of those 5 seniors will be starters tonight. We'll mention their names a little bit later on, but they have all played for several years together, and they will form a good nucleus. And both squads, no matter where you are, they always like to get off on a good foot and start the season on a high note and win that opening game and to kind of set the tone for the rest of the season. The young ladies will be busy. John, not only will be covering girls this year, but boys action as well. And I think after Thanksgiving, our girls will be playing at the Carl Junction tournament up there towards after around the 10th, 11th, 12th of December. It's hard to believe we're talking December already, but that's always a top-notch tournament up in Carl Junction, and Neosho's done very well in that tournament in previous years.
Yeah, they really haven't. Believe it or not, district pairings are already out. Neosho is playing in the Class 5, District 5, and they're going to be playing with some of the old familiars. They'll be playing with Branson, Glendale, Kickapoo, Lebanon, Nixa, Ozark, and Republic. So we will not be making the trip up to Kansas City this year. That's for sure. We want to remind everybody also about the holiday tournament that's coming up, and we'll talk about that in just a few minutes. This is the pregame show. It's being brought to you by many of our fine sponsors. We'll take a 3-minute time out. We're being brought to you right now in pregame by the ProLube Motor and Tire Maintenance Center. We'll be right back.
At ProLube Tire and Auto Center, we know what it means to rely on your vehicle. We race all year and know how to get that extra inch out of every part. Precision, quality, and reliability are not just words to us. It's what we do every day. We know you rely on your vehicle to perform for your family. From oil changes to full-on repairs, ProLube gives you the best racetrack team experience, so you can be worry-free.
ProLube Tire and Auto Center, where we get it right on the road and the track.
Southwest Missouri Bank in Neosho serves the Neosho area from 2 locations. They offer business banking services including checking and savings accounts, business loans, and electronic banking. Learn more online at smbonline.com. Southwest Missouri Bank, a proud sponsor of community broadcasting on KNEO, equal housing lender, member FDIC, where their slogan is Southwest Missouri Bank, we can do that.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
I am Josh Dotson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized, and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
At Calvary Neosho, we aren't your grandmother's church, because she lives in Akron, Ohio, and that would be a terribly long commute for church. But if she did live in Neosho, we at Calvary would be delighted to have her come visit us. And since you live here, we would definitely like you to come visit us. Then, when your Nana comes to visit for Christmas, you can bring her to church and introduce us to her. We're sure she is a delightful lady. You can find us at Facebook/Calvary Neosho, or join us in person at 3650 Oak Ridge Extension. We gather for worship Sundays at 10:30 a.m. Calvary Neosho. Not your grandma's church, but we'd sure like to meet her.
Locally owned, operated, and here for you. Check out the new face of the Neosho Daily News, covering Newton County, highlighting area residents, businesses, school news, sports, and more. Find us on Facebook at Neosho Daily News or call 417-451-1520. Go get 'em, Wildcats!
Welcome back to Wildcat Fieldhouse. We want to get the last 21.4 seconds of this ball game in Neosho Wildcats. Junior varsity is ahead of the Seneca Indian junior varsity team by a score of 31-30. Seneca has the ball, and they're getting ready to have a free throw. We'll see if this ball game goes into overtime, Jim, or the Cats take it on down and score and finish it out.
It's been back and forth throughout this contest, and the shot is up. It's no good. They just need one more to tie it up. 20 seconds, anything could happen. And we've seen that in football this year, and basketball is fast-paced, and it's good to have you with us tonight on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
It really is.
And second, banked it in.
It ties the ball game up, and that ball is just sitting there, and somebody's going to have to come and get it and throw it in for the Wildcats. And
they're still learning in the first game for both these squads.
Haley Smith comes down and gives Seneca plenty of time to set up for the press. And there's a foul.
No,
it's not. It's going to be a
double dribble.
Yes, it is. So the Cats have still got an opportunity with 12.7 seconds left. And Neosho calls a timeout. Jim, we talked about the opportunities that we'll have. I don't know where the district playoff is going to be, but we've got a lot of basketball between now and then. And a big part of it is going to be over Christmas time, the 26th, 27th, and 28th. Our presenting sponsor is Branco, and it is the Neosho Holiday Tournament. We've got a girls' bracket that is going to be played over at the junior high, and then there are two boys' brackets that will be here. And then on Saturday, there will be a championship day in which the girls will come over here, and we'll have the boys, and we'll have all three of those brackets, and we'll pronounce some winners after that. And it looks like there's some great competition coming our way.
They always have some top-notch competition. Some of the players out of Arkansas, Tennessee, Texas, Oklahoma, and here in the Show Me State, and some really fine talent. It's a good opportunity to come out and see some great basketball and great sportsmanship. And that'll be on a Thursday, Friday, and Saturday right after Christmas. Christmas this year on the 25th. On Wednesday, I should say. So those ball games Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. You can buy a pass, I think, John, for all the games, or buy individual day passes, whatever you prefer. But we'll have all the action, both boys and girls, right here on the KNEO Sports Network. And I know a lot of folks appreciate that can't get here as they've got to travel a great distance. We're down to the last 10 seconds, John, of this ball game. And the ball taken away by Seneca, 5 seconds. The last second shot, no good. And that's the ball game. It's tied up. It'll go to overtime, 31 apiece. Neosho and Seneca Lady Indians.
Well, we might tell fans also that they're in for a special treat. One of the things that happens when we have that tournament is there's normally some really, really high-class players. There's a young man coming from Ohio. His nickname is Turtle. Now, don't ask me why his nickname is Turtle, but he has scored 60 in a ball game, and he averages about 40. He's a three-point specialist, and he will be gracing our floors during that tournament. So when you get the opportunity, he's from a Christian academy up there, so get an opportunity. Come on out and see that young man play.
It's just a whole different level of basketball from both boys and girls that you'll witness by coming to the holiday tournament here in Neosho, the 26th, 27th, and 28th of December. John, until that time, I know our boys will be playing in the Pea Ridge tournament here in a couple of weeks. They've done that the past couple of years down in Northwest Arkansas. Our girls will be on the road up at Carl Junction in another week for the annual girls tournament. But they play some tough competition, and then after the first of the year, the COC games and district games really kick into high gear. And it should be another great season for both boys and girls for the Wildcats.
Yeah, it really should. Talking to Coach Zane Culp of the boys, he said the idea is for them to get as many ball games in before the tournament as they possibly can, seeing many, many different types of play during the tournament so they'll be ready for the COC. Over here at Neosho, we will be getting this ball game started after a 2-minute sudden death. Neosho will get the ball first, and then we'll have the varsity ball game shortly thereafter.
Good crowd on hand tonight here at the field house at Neosho. Hometown crowd as well as Seneca. Seneca always comes out to support their athletic teams for both boys and girls. And the Indians in football playing this weekend. They're in the quarterfinals for the state championship in the state of Missouri.
Yeah, they continue to score and score and score. I think they're averaging 44 points a game.
You know, they score that much, John, in the first quarter, I think. And everybody gets to play. And I was talking to Ben, who broadcasts the Seneca games. He said, yeah, the coach, he pulled the starters out against Mount Vernon the other day late in the third quarter. So everybody does get to play at Seneca because they have such a fine team. And they defeated Mount Vernon Mountaineers the other day, 55-20. And another great season, undefeated season thus far for the Seneca Indians.
By the way, we want to welcome our cohorts over on the other side. Once a year, we get an opportunity to play Seneca, and Ben Wilcott and Daryl Harbaugh have got the call over here on just the other side of the table from us. And we have a young lady that is down and hurt. Haley Smith ran into her and slipped in the midst of it, but she's up and she's getting ready to go again. So
no one hurt, but just being extra aggressive. 33-31 is our score with 1:09 to go. This is in overtime in the junior varsity game that you're witnessing. And after this game is over, there will be about a 20-minute break. And then we'll have the varsity action tonight, girls action against the Lady Indians out of Seneca.
Well, before we get going too far, Jim, let's talk about the foul rule that went into effect last year. So just so everybody will know, each team will get 5 fouls per quarter, and if you go over that 5 fouls, there's automatically 2 shots. There is no more 1-and-1, right?
That is correct, and that changed last year. It was kind of confusing for even some of the officials until they got used to it, but it's worked well. Another missed opportunity by the Lady Cats.
Yeah, but it looks like number 2 for the Cats is going to be going to the line, and that is Brooklyn Crandall.
Brooklyn is a sophomore, and I can foresee her playing some varsity action this year. She moves the ball down the court very well, very fast. And the other young lady that I'm impressed with in this game is number 1. That's Nora Peters. She is a freshman guard, and they'll use her expertise from time to time, I'm sure, as well.
Yeah, Coach Bobby Stackhouse over there, there's a name that's familiar to us, as he was an assistant coach in softball this last year. He's an assistant coach for Tyler Cheney. He took that time that for the foul shot to call 2 or 3 girls over, hopefully to set up a play.
And the second shot missed, rebounded by Seneca. They're bringing it down the court, and they'll set it up. Under a minute to go in the ball game. And another double dribble on number 5. That's Jolie King. She is just a freshman. 55 seconds to go in this contest. Overtime.
Jolie is the daughter of a former basketball coach, Will King. I talked to Will a little while ago. He said, it's hard for me to sit in the stands and keep my mouth shut, but I'm doing one of 2 things. I'm either coming to see my daughter play or I am officiating. He got out of the basketball coaching business, has been an official, and is a highly recruited official, in fact. So it's good to see Will here this evening.
And we've had some good officials. It's always good to visit with them. They have to be in shape, John. There's some of them that's our age that are out there and still in great shape. The ball's tied up.
And it's a jump ball.
Possession arrow, it goes to Neosho. We're down to 31 seconds left in the game. Some new players in for the Wildcats. That's number 4. That's Kaylin Suley.
Seneca breaks that press, and here they come back. Less than 20 seconds, and there's a 3 ball by Miss King. And there's a foul and a bucket, so count it. Seneca has a chance to go up 34-33 with 15 seconds left.
What a crowd we have with the noise level here tonight for this first home game of the season for both these teams.
We're seeing a considerable student body down there for Neosho here on our left down here at the bottom, and they're excited about play 2. And the spirit at Neosho seems to be really big. And of course, it started off with the football Cats going 6-4 during the season. So
you just wait till the band
6-5
arrives.
Yeah.
And the free throw shot is up, and it's good. Seneca up by 1, 15 seconds to go. They steal the ball. And the shot, no good by King. She's fouled on the way up. She'll go to the line for 2.
We'll see what kind of ice she's got in her veins as a freshman to be out here the first time in probably one of the rivalry games of the year. It always is Neosho and Seneca.
It's a good thing. Neosho gets to play East Newton, Mack County, some local teams, area teams. Besides the tough teams in their district and the COC conference. You know, John, you mentioned some of the lineups, some of the teams for districts. You know, there's teams like Lebanon, and of course, Branson back in there in districts. Oh, nice shot.
Well, that was a backboarding right in. And
they're up by 2. Neosho needs to hurry. And there's a timeout on the, no.
Yeah, there's a timeout called, yeah.
8 seconds left in this overtime period. Seneca on top of Neosho, 35-33. Varsity action taking place about 20 minutes at the conclusion of this ball game.
Next Tuesday night, the Waynesville Tigers will make the trip down to Neosho for the boys basketball game, and then on Friday, the Nevada Tigers will make a trip down here to Neosho. So there's some boys basketball going on next week as well, and we invite you to be with us if you're sitting at home after the Chiefs ball game, by the way, that starts at 2 o'clock on Friday, Jim.
That's right. It's, you know, they give you a heart attack the last 4 ball games, everything right down to the very end of that game. And, you know, I guess that helps the TV ratings. You know, I mean, it's been exciting, all the Chiefs games this year with a record of 10-1. And they, like you mentioned, their ball game is this Friday afternoon.
Yeah, it will be. Well, for Seneca coming out, we'll see a couple of other names that we've seen softball-wise. Maddie Collinsworth and Collie Rhodes will be on the perimeter for the Seneca Indians. We remember both of them as pitchers coming in and playing against Neosho when we played softball. 8.4 seconds left. The Cats are down by 2, and they're going to bring the ball in.
Well, one thing Seneca wants to avoid is fouling right here. They toss it into Crandall. She'll move it around, trying to find somebody open. Shot won't go. Seneca's going to win. They do.
Sure do.
35-33 the finals. Seneca wins a thriller. And that's just the junior varsity action, John.
That is, but I'll tell you what, that's already more points than we've seen scored in a typical Seneca Neosho ball game. So let's, with that ball game being over, let's take another timeout. You're watching the Lady Wildcats on the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. This is the pregame show. It's being brought to you by ProLube Motor and Tire Maintenance Center. We'll be right back after this.
Crowder College, your future, our focus. At Crowder College, we have 6 convenient locations in Southwest Missouri and online programs to fit your needs. Flexible scheduling provides a pathway to a career or the opportunity to transfer to a 4-year university in a variety of programs. Cheer for the Rough Riders at athletic events. Use the Missouri A+ Scholarship Program for free tuition and common fees. At Crowder College, your future is our focus. Apply today at crowder.edu.
Every team knows that the 2-point play can be a winning move. State Farm agent Eric Norris and his team are here to help you go for 2 by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call and saves you time and money. So go for the win and score big savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way to help life go right. Call State Farm agent Eric Norris at 417-451-6666 for more information. And go Wildcats!
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Joe Ringstaff, your Neosho Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Joe Ringstaff is a proud sponsor of the Neosho Wildcats on KNEO. For all your investment needs, call 417-451-7789 or stop by the office at 2502 Lusk Drive, Suite D in Neosho. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
This is Pastor Barry Reel from the First Free Will Baptist Church of Neosho. Though our culture seems to be rejecting the idea of truth, we remain committed to obeying God's Word by speaking the truth in love. We would love to share God's truth and love with you. We're located at 960 Burr Crossing Road in Neosho, and we meet on Sunday mornings at 10:45 a.m. and then again on Sunday and Wednesday nights at 6 p.m. Find us on Facebook at First Free Will Baptist Neosho or call 918-413-5465.
Family Market, located at 201 North Neosho Boulevard, is your friendly hometown grocery store with delicious deli and the best selection of fresh meats and beautiful produce. Family Market can also take care of all your catering needs. Whether your upcoming event is big or small, Family Market can handle it all. Call 451-0057. That's 451-0057. Check out the Family Market Facebook page for weekly specials. Go Wildcats from Family Market of Neosho.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
I am Josh Dotson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
As the year comes to a close, it's time for one of the area's most exciting traditions, the Neosho Holiday Classic, brought to you by Brentco Enterprises Incorporated. Join us this December 26th, 27th, and 28th for 3 days of nonstop basketball action. Boys will battle it out at Neosho High School, while the girls will heat up the court at Neosho Junior High. Catch all the games you want for just $10 per day, or grab a 3-day pass for $25. Kids 10 and under are free. Stream select games live at kneo.org.
Welcome back to Wildcat Fieldhouse. Talk about a little bit of spirit, Jim. Down there, there is a group that is clapping their hands, including the Neosho boys basketball team, to get these girls out here and get them going big time. And spirit is vitally important, getting these girls out here excited, led by Becklin Garrett. Here they come.
And it's an exciting time for both the boys and girls, especially the girls tonight. There is their home opener for this 24-25 season, led by senior Becklin Garrett. She has started all 4 years here at Neosho High. She has a good supporting cast this year, John. Look for some good things out of the Lady Cats this season.
I think it's going to be really, really important that Journey Burkhart, the sophomore out there, is going to be right there on the point guard along with her, making sure that those two girls get the good shots, and then on the inside with the two bigs being able to get the rebounds. So if those two things can work for us, then I think we got a really good chance of seeing some great basketball.
And we'll see as time goes on how strong the bench is that Coach Tyler Cheney has for the Lady Cats, because you know from time to time the tall young ladies, and I'm talking about Journey Arnold and Jazzy Washington, they'll get into trouble. They're going to need a breather, and they're going to have some good substitutions from time to time. Coach Cheney does a great job of bringing his players in and out where they're not just overly exhausted. He wants some fresh legs and fresh eyeballs out there as well that knows what they're doing. And they're kind of limited right now with the number of players that they have on varsity action, but time will tell, and they'll get stronger as the season goes along. But this is a learning process the next couple of weeks, just to see who's going to do what, who's going to be the leader of this Wildcat team.
Well, Coach Tyler Cheney, of course, came in last year, and they only won 6 ball games, but it was a new year for him as well. We've known Tyler for a long time. He was a standout for Neosho for many, many years, and we know his love for the game. These are the girls that he's been with for 2 years now. They had a great summer, and he's got a pretty good idea just exactly who he can depend upon and how he can bring the talent out of each one of them. So I'm excited for the girls tonight.
You know, at the end of last year, they had some injuries. Becklin Garrett was out for district. She had a concussion the last couple of weeks. The season she was finished for the year, and that made a huge difference. And but these young ladies, like you said, John, have worked together throughout the summer, off and on their own. And I think there'll be a much improved ball club this year. And it won't be anything like last year's season where they won 6 and lost 21. On the other hand, you go to the Seneca Lady Indians. They have 5 seniors on this team. 3 of the 5 will be starting. They're coming off a season in which they won only 2 ball games, 2 wins, 25 losses, really a down year for Seneca, because I remember when you had the Grow John girls and young ladies and that were scoring, and French and different ones that were scoring 25, 30 points a contest from them, and they were beating everybody up in the Big Ten Conference. But that was not the case last year, coming off a 2-win season. So it's a new year, and look for some great things for both the Lady Cats and Seneca. We wish them well throughout their season in the Big Ten.
Yeah, this is the pregame show. It's being brought to you by Pro Lube Motor and Tire Maintenance Center. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back with the keys to the Cats and the starting lineups in this ball game. We'll get underway in about 12 minutes. So we'll take a timeout. You're watching the Neosho Lady Wildcats on the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network.
We all have those days where we don't want to get up. But when we have true discipline and choose to rise up, we become the best version of ourselves. To start your journey today, visit risefitnesscenter.com.
Today's Wildcat game is brought to you by Edgewood Bowling Center of Neosho, Missouri. Located at 2811 Gardner Edgewood Drive, they now have new synthetic lanes for adult and children bowling leagues and a smoke-free environment. They also have a certified pro shop and hosting for private parties. They offer Cosmic Glow Bowling on Fridays and Saturdays after 8 p.m. To learn more about Edgewood Bowling Center and their leagues for adults and children, the phone number is 417-451-4505.
KNEO would like to thank the Big Nickel for sponsoring this portion of broadcasting on 91.7 FM. The Big Nickel is an advertising shopper for thousands of different items, from automobiles and livestock to help wanted and real estate. It covers a 70-mile radius in the 4-state area and is available in area businesses each week. Located at 1931 East 20th Street, Suite 103 in Joplin, Missouri. Their telephone number is 417-624-4100.
Insurance Benefits Consultants now has 2 locations to serve you. They're located at 1009 South Neosho Boulevard in Neosho and at 701 Northwest McNelly Road in Bentonville, Arkansas. They are proud supporters of the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. They provide Medicare and Medicaid supplemental policies, as well as life, health, and group health insurance plans from companies like Allstate and Colonial. For more information, call 417-451-4244 or in Arkansas, 479-431-5226.
Hi, I'm Pastor Mike of Calvary of Neosho, and I want to take a minute to share grace with you today. And what is grace? Grace is when someone gives you something that you don't deserve. I haven't done anything to deserve God's forgiveness, but He gives it by His grace. I haven't done anything to deserve God's love, but He gives it by His grace. I haven't done anything to deserve a bright future, but God has made a way for me to have one by His grace. Titus 2 says the grace of God has appeared that offers salvation to all people. Have you accepted that gift of grace? For KNEO Radio, I'm Mike Leake.
And welcome back to the Wildcat Fieldhouse tonight for girls action. Neosho Lady Wildcats hosting the Lady Indians from Seneca. It's time now for Keys for the Cats. Keys for the Cats, as always, sponsored by your State Farm agent Eric Norris in Neosho. Eric and his team are here to help you go for 2 by combining your home and your auto insurance. It saves your time and money. Just another way to help life go right. You can contact Eric and his staff, and that's 451-6666. And now with Keys to the Cats, here's John.
Well, Jim, it's pretty simple. C stands for come out firing on all cylinders. That means offensively making every shot count, including free throws. Free throws was a bugaboo for us last year. We were in the 50th percentile. The better teams are going to be in that 75-80 percentile, and we noticed that JV team was certainly making their free throws out there a while ago. A stands for attack on defense. Don't let Seneca get going. We've got to get on the boards, and we've got to get on them fast. We've got to attack the boards. Jazz and Journey, they're in the paint. They've got to have it covered. T stands for think. We have to make sure that we're in a position to rebound before we shoot. Putbacks are going to be vitally important. We already know that Coach Drew Schulte said that one of his team's focuses is to make sure that there are not any easy putbacks, that they don't allow the opposing team to get those putbacks. We need to be tough-minded enough to tell them that's exactly what we're going to do. S stands for solid play for all. That means inside and out. That means defensively. That means offensively. And score, score, score.
And that's how you win basketball games. John, thank you so much. Keys for the Cats, brought to you by your State Farm agent, Eric Norris. In Neosho, contact him or go online. That's ericnorrisinsurance.com, or call them at 451-6666. And another important thing, John, with the Cats, Lady Cats, don't get behind. Get off to that good start. You know, last year we saw so many times they'd get down 8, 10, 12 points right off the bat, and they'd dig a hole that they could not climb out of. And, you know, I think tonight they will get off to a good start against a team, but we shall see. And Seneca is going to give it their best as well. Want to take another quick timeout, come back for the starting lineups?
Yeah, let's do that.
And we'll be back for the beginning of this ball game here from Neosho, Missouri. You're in tune to the KNEO Lady Wildcat Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Pastor Jeremy Bridges with the Canopy Church, and I want to take 30 seconds today to encourage you to pray, because our prayers have the power to move heaven. James 5 says the prayer of a righteous person is powerful and effective. When we pray, God listens. When we pray, situations can change. When we pray, miracles can happen, and heaven moves on our behalf, simply because we pray. Take some time today and pray. For KNEO Radio, I'm Jeremy Bridges.
Tally Tire at 18152 East Highway 86 is a proud supporter of local high school athletics. Tally Tire is your full-service car and truck headquarters. They carry name-brand tires such as Nexen, Mastercraft, and Uniroyal, ATC camper shells and bed covers, and do oil changes and tune-ups. Call Tally Tire today for all your automotive needs at 417-451-0457 or online at tallytire.com.
The law offices of Wood & Peterson is sponsoring this portion of Neosho Wildcat Athletics. Located at 217 South Lafayette, Neosho, and 431 Virginia Avenue in Joplin. They serve Southwest Missouri with personal claim representation. For more information, the phone number is 417-451-4141 or online at neoshoattorney.com. The law offices of Wood & Peterson are proud supporters of the Neosho Wildcats.
The Neosho R5 School District is committed to shaping the future one student at a time. From academics to athletics, we empower our students to reach their full potential, installing values of hard work, teamwork, and integrity. We would like to thank you for tuning in to the broadcast today and cheering on our Wildcats. Our dedicated teachers, staff, and coaches work hand in hand to provide a well-rounded education that prepares students for success. Together, we're building a brighter tomorrow for our community. The Neosho R5 School District, where excellence thrives.
Welcome back to Wildcat Fieldhouse. And Jim, let's go with the starting lineups, and then we can talk a couple of minutes more. There's about 4 minutes before this ball game is underway.
Lady Indians coming off a 2-25 season last year, but tonight they're going to be led by a whole bunch of seniors. 3 of the 5 seniors on this team are starting. That's number 13, Dalen Campbell. Number 22, Maddie Collingsworth. Number 24 is Ashlyn Lannon. And a couple of juniors you throw in the mix. Number 0 is Olivia Wade. And number 44, down low on the post, will be Olivia Haas. And that is a look at your starting lineup for the Seneca Lady Indians. And now with the lineup for the Lady Cats, here's John.
And for the Neosho Lady Wildcats, coming in from last year's record of 6-21, coached by Tyler Cheney, assisted by Martha Harper and Bobby Stackhouse. We'll start with a sophomore, Journey Burkhart. She played last year quite a little bit. She's number 3. And in the middle, it's going to be a junior, Jasmine Washington, wearing number 11. The senior on the ball club is Backlund Garrett. She wears number 15. The other big in the ball game is sophomore Journey Arnold. She wears number 21. And Delilah Stevens, who will be over on a wing, she'll be wearing number 23. So that'll round it out for the Cats, Jim. I'm ready to get this ball game underway.
I am too, and a good-sized crowd on hand to cheer these ladies on for both Neosho and Seneca. Seneca always comes out and supports their athletic programs. And Daryl Harbaugh, when we was talking with him earlier, he said they'd come out and support Tiddlywinks, I think. I mean, I say that in a good way because these young people do deserve your support. And they're getting that from both Seneca and Neosho tonight for this opening game for both these squads. Exciting time for both of them. They'd like to get off to a good start. And the last couple of years, John, that we've played, we went to the house of Seneca last year. I think we won that ball game. The Lady Cats have been successful the last couple of seasons in their opening match against the Seneca Lady Indians.
Yeah, they really have. We want to remind everybody that once the ball game's over, don't turn it off. Don't turn it off. Our Vest of Neosho is sponsoring the post-game show coach's preview, and we want you to be able to hear from the coach exactly what he thinks. So we'll invite not only Coach Tyler Cheney to come up, but maybe a couple of girls as well. And then we'll turn around with the boys and do the same with Coach Zane Culp. We'll invite him to come up and bring a couple of boys up as well. So basketball season's getting ready to get underway. There's 1 minute and 8 seconds left, and both teams are going over to their respective sides to talk with the coach for just a minute, and we will have Chris Finsky, the PA announcer, with the starting lineups, and we'll have the national anthem, I believe, too.
Welcome to the campus of Neosho High School for tonight's varsity matchup between the visiting Seneca Lady Indians and your Neosho Lady Wildcats.
And the Cats will be introduced as well as the Seneca Lady Indians. But first, we'll pause for the playing of our national anthem.
We'll be ready to get underway here in just about a minute. We'll have the starters introduced, and Jim, we'll be ready to play basketball.
I think we're ready. It's been 6 months, John,
It
since
has.
you and I have worked together on a basketball game. I think it was early March, and time has flown by. We had a great football season. The Cats did a great job this year, finishing finally with a 6-5 record, winning their first district game in 6 years. And the Lady Indians being introduced at this point right now. That was Olivia Wade, followed by number 13, a senior, Dylan Campbell. Maddie Collingsworth, also a senior, number 22. And number 24, Ashton Lavin, also a senior. And last but not least, number 44, Olivia Hess.
Let's now stand and meet your Neosho Lady Wildcats. And coached by Tyler Cheney, assisted by Martha Harper and Bobby Stackhouse.
Lady Cats, coached by Tyler Cheney, his second year at the helm. And he has made a lot of improvements, and he said these girls will be in shape. Tyler, a standout alum here at Neosho High, and also went on to play D1 basketball at Missouri State in Springfield.
One of the things that we can talk about this Neosho team, we're led by one senior and one senior only. That's right, but on this same ball club, and we don't have a freshman team, but we have 6 freshmen that are playing either junior varsity or varsity. We've got 5 sophomores and 2 juniors. So again, is this a building year? Yeah. Is this going to be a better year than what it has been? Yeah, I believe it probably will be. I'm excited to see what's going to happen in years to come because we are a young ball club, and these young ladies know what they're going to do, don't they?
They certainly do. Jazzy Washington is going to go up against Olivia Wade for the initial tip-off tonight. Good to have you with us here on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network. Game starting about an hour late. John, that overtime game with junior varsity won by the Seneca Lady Indians.
We're getting ready to start, and
initial tip-off goes to Becklin Garrett and the Lady Cats. Becklin, a 4-year starter for Neosho. Jazzy going down low. The shot is up. It's good. And the Cats are on top, 2-0. Good start for the Cats. Pass with the ball. They're going to pass it around to Wade over in the corner. Down low. The shot is up. It's no good. That's number 13, Campbell.
And that hit the top of the backboard, I guess, so the Wildcats will get it. Journey Burkhart will bring it in for the Cats, get it into Becklin.
Journey played Miss Burkhart. There's 2 Journeys on the team. She played a lot of varsity last year. And pass down low to Becklin Garrett. Down on the baseline, kicks it back out. Burkhart fighting for the ball. She comes away, and there's a tie-up. Good hustle by both squads.
The tie-up will go to Seneca.
Collinsworth will toss it in to number 44, Olivia Haas. Across the center court stripe, back out to Collinsworth. They'll move it around at the top of the key. And the shot is up. It's good. Number 22, Collinsworth. We have a tie ball game, 2 apiece, 6:40 to go in this opening period. Neosho and Seneca. Back out to Burkhart at the top of the key. Over to Jazzy. The drive to the basket. The shot is off the mark. No good. The rebound, Neosho. The second shot, no good. Air ball. Pass with the ball. They'll bring it down quickly across midcourt. And it was tipped. No backcourt violation. The drive to the basket. The shot is up. No good. Second shot, no good. Rebounded by Becklin Garrett. Becklin drives it down. Oh, she palmed the ball there. She turned it over.
And she got the ball. She realized she had, and she tried to get the ball out to Stevens, but both the officials caught her. So
yeah, that was obvious. That happens. Pass with the ball will bring it down. Jazzy going to guard her at midcourt. The drive all the way to the basket. No good. No foul. It's out of bounds. It's Neosho ball.
Yeah, this is really pretty interesting. I expected both of our bigs to be in the paint the whole time, and they just kind of switch back and forth. In fact, Jazzy was on a point guard there just a few minutes ago.
And the throw down to Jazzy.
Using her height and
turn
coming
around.
up.
Oh, nice shot. Good shot. Turnaround jumper from Jazzy. It's 4-2. Jazzy has all 4 points for Neosho. 5:25 to go in this opening period. Down to Wade. No good. Rebounded by Journey Arnold.
It's exactly what we need out of Journey.
She's going to get stronger as the season goes along. A smarter player than she was last year. A lot of improvement from all these young ladies. Journey Burkhart at the top of the key, drives around.
Journey is by far the smallest player on the court right now. Ball went out to Arnold and then back out to Jasmine.
Jazzy back in. Here's Journey. He's going to, off the mark. No good. Collinsworth being double teamed. They get it across midcourt. They'll move it around. Haas going to drive to the basket and a whistle.
Well, we knew that was going to happen. I saw a deal today, Jim, from Misha that had a couple of instructional videos for coaches and officials both that talked about hand checks and how they were certainly not going to be allowed, and that's exactly what happened. That time was a hand check called by one of the officials.
So you're saying hands off?
That's exactly right.
Pretty much the way it is. Just a new rule this year. Olivia Wade kicks it back out to Haas. A long three coming. It's good by number 24. That's Lannon. Seneca takes their first lead of the ball game, 5-4, coming at the 4:20 mark in this first period. Becklin Garrett at midcourt. Back out. Long three coming. No good. That's from Stevens. Stevens off the mark.
That was an open shot, but it ended up being an air ball. It looks like we've got a timeout.
30-second timeout.
Yeah, we'll just keep it right here. It's a 30-second timeout. Seneca Indians are taking it right now. Seneca Indians are up on the Neosho Wildcats by a score of 5-4. There's 4 minutes and 9 seconds left in the first period. And Jim, we're largely seeing some of the things that we expected to see. We're seeing Jasmine Washington use her height to get in, and she's made a couple of buckets, but we've seen Journey Arnold with a couple of really key rebounds as well as Becklin Garrett, and those are the things that are going to make this ball club gin.
And it just takes a while for the Neosho coaches and Seneca as well to kind of get a feel for this ball game and who's going to do what out there and how they're going to excel. And that's exactly right, John, what we're expecting from the Cats, even though Journey and I should say Jazzy played more out on the point than what we expected, but that could change.
You know, the Cats are doing something now we've not seen. They're in a full court press.
And that's one thing that has hurt them the past couple of years is that press. Pass for the ball, brings it back over. The long three is no good, rebounded by Garrett. Here come the Cats. Pass down low to Jazzy. Yes. Nice shot from Jazzy. She has 6 points. Neosho back on top by 1. It's now 6-5. 3:40 to go. And the ball's chipped in by number 13, Campbell. For the Lady Indians, Seneca back on top, 7-6.
That ball jumped around quite a bit, and we're probably going to see that by virtue of the height that we've got. And that ball was just stolen.
Taken away, and there's a foul. A whistle on the floor, and a push.
Ashlyn Lanloon was the one that stole that ball that time.
Foul on Journey Burkhardt, her first personal of the evening. Seneca ball underneath their own basket. Taken away knocked away by Neosho. Burkhardt comes up with it. Oh, the long pass to Jazzy. A little too hard.
Well, it's obvious that is going to be a big part of Neosho's game is the ball, Becklin Garrett coming down and getting the ball wide open to Jasmine. That one was just a little bit high even for her.
3:05 to go in this opening period. Seneca on top, 7-6. Some substitutions into the ball game for Seneca. That's number 1, Marilyn Gill. Pass with the ball. Is going to kick it back out. Taken away by Burkhardt.
Yeah, that's her second steal.
Becklin Garrett drives the basket. Stevens going to back into Journey. Good. Oh, I thought Journey had it off the mark.
Helped get the rebound. There's up and again. And that's exactly what the Cats have got to do. They've got to get those rebounds and put the ball back up.
7-6 our score. Seneca on top at 2:20 to go in this first period. Collinsworth on the left wing, back over to Gill. Knocked away by Jazzy. She's going to go coast to coast. Oh, off the mark, a little too hard. Wouldn't fall.
Yeah, we've seen this happen before. That bucket just seems like it's got a lid on top of it.
It just kicked it right back out.
The Lady Cats are doing some really good things, but there is a score from Campbell.
Campbell with 4 points, Seneca with 9 total. It's now 9-6 Seneca. Back over to Becklin. She tosses it up, no good. Jazzy comes down to the rebound. The shot, nice shot. Nice play by Jazzy. She has 8 points. She has all of the points for the Lady Cats thus far. Gill back in the corner. Pass back out at the top of the key. She'll drive the basket. The shot, no good.
Nice job that time by Arnold to deflect that off. She's going to get called on a foul, but that's okay. That's her first.
Minute 14 remaining in this opening period. Lady Indians on top. 9-8. The first shot is good by Miss Hayes.
Olivia Haas is
Haas?
Yeah, she's been practicing obviously, and she realizes, and that's one of the things Coach Schulte said, when they get up to that free throw line, it is free throw. And
you win and lose a lot of ball games from the line. She's successful with 2. It's 11-8 is our score. Minute 10 to go in this opening period. Stevens in the corner for 3. It's off the mark, and there's a push and a shove.
Yeah, that's going to be the second foul on Journey, I believe. Journey Arnold. And that is the 4th team foul. As we said earlier, 5 team fouls in a quarter gets you 2 shots, so there's still a minute and 3 seconds left. Seneca's not had any fouls so far in the ball game.
Under a minute to go in this opening period. Ball knocked away by Jazzy. Back in. And another whistle.
And there's the 5th foul. That one's going to be on Becklin, I believe.
Well, sorted out. Yeah, you're right. It's on Becklin, her first one of the ball game.
Callie Rhodes to the line. She'll have 2. First one's up and no good. Callie was the mainstay in the circle for the Indian softball team this year. That one's up and no good.
Rebounded by Stevens. Here come the Cats. Becklin Garrett. Bring it down to Jazzy. The shot is up. Oh, off the mark. Gill gets the rebound for Seneca. She's going to drive, passes it off, and they lose control. Taken away by Becklin, and there's another whistle. 32 seconds remain in this opening period. 11-8. Seneca. Jazzy at the top of the key. They trying to find Stevens down low. It's knocked out of bounds by Seneca. 23 seconds left.
Olivia Wade knocked that ball out of bounds. Ball's just sitting there. Neosho's trying to make up their mind. They're going to bring it in underneath the bucket. Becklin deals it in.
Jazzy on the wing. Here's back to Burkhart. Here's the shot from Becklin. Good shot from Becklin, her first 2 points of the evening. Good way to start her senior campaign. Cats down by 1. It's 11-10. Rhodes has the ball knocked away. It's knocked out of bounds.
And the Cats get it. Yeah.
I thought it was tipped from Miss Arnold, but that's not the case. Last touch by the Lady Indians. The long shot, no good. And that's the end of the first period. Our score, Seneca 11, Neosho 10. You're in tune to the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is Numac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is numac.com or 417-451-1515. Numac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is your touchstone energy partner.
The Sports Locker, located at 1206 Neosho Boulevard, Neosho, is a proud supporter and supplier of Neosho Wildcat Athletics. Open 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday and 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturday. They carry all the biggest brands, including Under Armour, Nike, and Adidas sports apparel and equipment. Be sure to check out their Facebook page at Sports Locker Team Sales and Specials, or their number is 417-451-9300. Proud supporters of the Neosho Wildcats.
Welcome back to Wildcat Fieldhouse and the Neosho Wildcat. Lady Cats in their first ball game against the Seneca Indians. There's 1 quarter of play gone, and the Cats have come back within 1. Seneca jumped out to a pretty good lead. They're down 8-11, and the Cats came back, and the score now is 11 for Seneca and 10 for Neosho. Okay. But we're seeing Seneca do some things, but we're seeing some Neosho, Jim, do some things that we were expecting and we're excited to see.
Jazzy has 8 points. Becklin Garrett with 2. That's the scoring in its entirety for the Cats here in this opening period. The Lady Indians led by Campbell. She has 4. Cats with the ball, tossing it down low. Oh, get in there. Journey Arnold underneath the basket. And let's see, there's a foul, a reach in.
It's on 22, it looks like.
That's the first foul of the quarter.
That's on 44.
Cats will have the ball. Stevens will toss it in over to Journey. They'll move it around. They'll take their time. Becklin on the right wing. The shot is off the mark. No good. And they lose the ball.
Well, Journey Arnold we did a couple of things right that time. Becklin shot the 3 ball, but Journey was right there to be able to rebound it. It was just an errant pass that gave the ball to the Indians.
King is in the ball game for the Lady Indians right now. She played a lot of JV game tonight in that victory. JV from Seneca won 35-33 in overtime. Number 22, Collinsworth will toss it in.
Before Olivia Haas with the ball, and there's a jump ball. And the possession arrows with Seneca.
You know, you look at Journey Arnold, she's just a little more aggressive this year, John, than what we saw last year. She's just a smarter player. She has grown in height, and she was a good softball player. Making all conference. And the shot is off the mark, no good. Hassel drive, she gonna kick it back out. Over to King. They'll move it around. Here's Gill for a long 3. It's in there. That's good. 14-10 Seneca. And the ball taken away by Gill. On that loose ball, here's Haas. Gonna drive. The shot is off the mark. She gets it and kicks it out. Still no good. Rebounded by Neosho and Miss Arnold.
That's her 5th rebound of the ball game, which is exactly what we needed her to be doing.
Here's the drive to the basket by Becklin.
It's going to be a foul on Olivia Wade.
John, they're not pressing, but they're having trouble getting the ball across midcourt.
Yeah.
The Cats are a difficult time, but Becklin going to the line. She has 2 points tonight.
She will be shooting 2.
And the first shot is good. Rolls in. 14-11. Seneca on top of the Lady Cats. A lot of folks are here tonight to witness this opening game. And second shot is good from Becklin. 14-12.
And she makes the steal.
The shot from Jazzy, off the mark, rebounded by Gill. Seneca going to drive it down the left side of the court. Some new faces. And taken away by Stevens. Good hustle by the Cats. And a whistle and a foul. Maddie Collinsworth, her first of the evening. Stevens tosses it down, knocked out of bounds by Wade. A good hustle.
Yeah, that ball got down to Becklin in the corner, and Journey Arnold was coming across right underneath the bucket, so there was an open shot there.
Mullen going to toss it in. Stevens looking. Overthrows, trying to find Becklin Garrett. Becklin's not that tall. She gave a good effort. Turns it over to Seneca, 14-12 the score. 6:15 to go in this second period. Almost looked like a carry there. They get it across midcourt. Both teams being very aggressive. And the drive of the basket, no good. Taken away by Stevens. Cats will bring it down. It's tipped by Gill. Knocked out of bounds. Still Neosho ball.
Becklin will trigger it in. All the way over to Stevens, over on the other side.
Back to Jazzy. She's bumped. Oh, nice play. Off balance shot. Jazzy has 10 points tonight. Tied up, 14 all. And they lose control. Seneca knocks it out of bounds. Ball turns over to Neosho.
5:37 left in the half, and Neosho has tied the ball game up, and Neosho's ball coming in.
Journey Burkhart trying to get it down. Becklin for two, no good. And there's a push underneath the basket.
That's going to be on Arnold. That'll be her third.
And a new substitution coming in for the Lady Cats. That's
number
number
10.
10.
The freshman, number 10. That is Aspen Drake. We saw her do some good things in the JV ball game.
Coach Cheney's still looking and getting a feel for what his players can do. And he's going to try. He's got to have a good bench this year. Hopefully he can have some good depth for some of these ladies that need a break or get into foul trouble.
And apparently that's the fourth team foul.
Checking in for Neosho, number 10, Aspen Drake.
Becklin Garrett will toss it in. Trying to find an open person. She does, but
yeah. And that's the fifth team foul on Seneca. So she should go to the line and shoot two.
Foul on number 44, Olivia House. Journey Burkhart at the line. Journey's yet to score tonight. She could put the Cats back on top. A couple of free throws. First shot is up. It's off the mark, off the front of the basket.
Well, she looks it over. And the Cats are ready to try to get the rebound. She bounces it. It's up and no good.
No good. Just a little too hard. Gill with the rebound. Here come the...
double dribble. Yeah, she palmed the ball. So the Cats will have another opportunity to break out into the lead in this ball game.
Neither team can get over the hump to have a sizable lead in the contest thus far. It's been back and forth. It was 11-10 Seneca at the end of the first period. Low-scoring affair. Ball taken away. Gill all alone. Going to drive the basket. Shot no good. Second shot no good. The putback.
Burkhart does it herself.
And she
gets
traveled.
Called for traveling.
She didn't like it, but Seneca ball underneath her own basket. Seneca's a much improved team this year from last year. And
that's another foul on Burkhart. That's that little hand check that we were talking about earlier.
They are, I guess the officials really sensitive to that new ruling.
Yeah, they are.
You really just can't come in and bump them. We'll see how the boys handled that this year. Back out. Shot no good. Really some sloppy, I hate to say it, some sloppy play from the behalf of the Seneca team right now. They'll just grab it and throw it up without really getting set for their shot.
Number
24 at the line, that's Lannon. And her first shot is up, no good.
Yeah, it's gotten a little bit sloppier here in the second half of the second period. The Cats have got to break out of that. They've got to get down. They've got to score.
Second shot is up. It's good. They bank it in. Seneca back on top by 1, 15-14. Under 5 minutes to play. Cats having a difficult time with their guards to get it across the line. They throw it out of bounds.
Yeah, Burkhart's going to have to. She's really pushing it. She's pushing herself hard. Being the smallest player on the court, I can understand that, but that's a couple of balls that have been thrown away. The Cats need to calm down and realize they can break the press, and they break the press, and they're wide open.
And the shot no good, rebounded by Stevens. They'll tie it up. Be a jump ball.
And it'll be Neosho's ball.
You know, we're old when we say jump ball. There's no more jump balls, but just a tie up and a possession.
Yeah. Beckland's bringing the ball down. She's coming across the line, getting ready to come across the line. She'll have to get it done. She does. She gets it into Burkhart. Burkhart's up for 2 and doesn't make it.
Gill with the ball for Seneca. She's going to kick it back out to Lannon. They'll move it around. Gill from the corner. The shot off the side of the basket. Rebounded by number 10. That's Drake. For the Lady Cats. And another foul. This is going to be a push on Gill.
That'll take Beckland to the line. She'll be shooting 2.
6 team fouls for Seneca. Beckland at the line. She has 4 points tonight. Beckland averages, I remember last year, around 10 points a game.
I think the book actually says 12, but I think that's pretty close. Beckland is so far 3 for 3.
Seneca's going to take just a quick timeout, 4:07 to go.
It's a full timeout, so why don't we take a timeout also? We'll be back after this. You're watching the Neosho Wildcats on the KNEO Neosho Wildcat Sports Network.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
You found it, the ultimate car wash, the one that leaves your vehicle looking brand new every single time. Do we have a prep team that pre-washes? You bet. Over 300 ports applying soap to your vehicle? Yes, sir. 40 high-pressure nozzles providing over 2,500 psi of pressure? Who wouldn't? Buff and dry features that dry your car along with combined 100 horsepower blowers? Try 150. Be careful, we might just blow you away.
We're back at Wildcat Field House. There's 4 minutes and 7 seconds left in the first half, and we're knotted at 15. Cats have been down. They've come back. Seneca's been down, and they've come back. Beckland Garrett is at the free throw line. She made the first of a 2-shot foul, reminding everybody that once a team gets 5 fouls in a quarter, then it's 2 shots. There's no more 1-and-1. So good opportunity for the Cats to get ahead.
And the second shot is good. Beckland with 6 points tonight. Cats back on top by 1, 16-15. Lady Indians will move the ball down quickly. They'll pass it back off. They'll move it around to inside. Some of the JV ladies are on the floor. That's number 13. That's Campbell with the tie-up with Jazzy Washington.
Yeah, and that's going to be Seneca's ball. There's Haley Smith. We saw her playing in the JV game. She's got a big brace on. She had a knee injury early on, and she hasn't been playing just a whole lot.
Seneca will move it around, back on the left side. And the shot no good. Rebounded by
Smith.
Smith's in there for the Lady Cats. Coming off the bench. Jazzy with a nice shot. Oh, off the mark. Rebounded by the Indians.
Number 24, Lennon.
Knocked away. Good hustle by Becklin down low.
Nice job by about 4 Cats to surround and take the ball away.
And a couple of ladies collided. And one young lady for the Lady Indians down on the floor. They need to have the trainer come over and take a look. She is.
Here comes Coach Schulte out, and the Freeman trainer for Neosho is going to be out and have a look-see.
Can't tell if she got hit in the side or the stomach or the wind knocked out of her.
Well, she's got both of her legs moving, so that's a good sign, and she's kind of rolling around there a little bit. I wonder if she didn't get hit in the head. Well, let's take a 30-second timeout, and we'll be right back. You're watching Neosho Lady Wildcats on the KNEO Neosho Wildcat Sports Network.
McKay Quality Roofing is a proud supporter of KNEO Radio and the Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. They're located in their offices at 811 South Neosho Boulevard. They specialize in roof removal and replacement of residential and commercial properties. In order to serve you better, they have offices in Neosho, Cassville, and Grove, Oklahoma. Call McKay Quality Roofing at 417-455-3326 for a free quote, or go online at McKayQualityRoofing.com for more information. Go Cats!
The injured person was Lannon. She's up and she's going over to the side. We're getting ready to start again. Delilah Stevens will bring the ball in and throw it into Becklin Garrett. Here's Jim.
3:18 to go and counting here in the second period. Becklin at the top of the key, trying to find an open player. Stevens will move it around.
These Seneca kids are certainly know how to trap. And that ball was knocked out of bounds, and the Cats will have it coming back.
Seneca's going to be a different team this year. They're being aggressive tonight on the hardwoods. Still a low-scoring affair. Here comes Becklin. Going to drive around the right side, passing it down low. Looking for Journey, and the shot no good by Jazzy. Taken away by number 22, Collinsworth. Lady Indians come down in a hurry.
That was a nice job that time by Arnold to deflect that ball. She got something in her eye, but she made the deflection, and number 13 scores.
And that's Campbell. Give her 6 points tonight. Seneca back on top by 1. Yeah, Journey, I didn't know if she had got hit in the eye, but she had to stop momentarily. Smith into the ball game.
I'm not sure. We've got one official. Oh, timeout Neosho. Okay.
Coach
I thought we had a foul called over here on this side.
Coach
I
Cheney
think we did.
Just wasn't happy with what he was seeing. He's going to talk it over with the young ladies. Some new players in. Lannon still sitting on the bench. Looks like she's going to be okay, John.
Yeah. I think we're going to come out with a foul. I think there was a foul called over here about the time that the head official saw that Coach Cheney was calling timeout.
2:20 to go in the second period. Neosho down by 1. Seneca up 17-16.
It's certainly a different ball game than what it was this time last year. Both teams have improved considerably.
Lady Indians and the Lady Cats. The Lady Cats have some games coming up at Monette. They'll be in the Carl Junction tournament. Play some teams closer to home. Pass inside, and there's took an extra step.
An extra step, so there was a travel by Arnold before she could get the ball back in.
Seneca with the ball, they'll move it in. Haas going to bring it across midcourt. Down to 2:10 to go in this second period.
Nice job that time by Arnold to just deflect the ball, but the ball came back out. Number 21.
25, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah.
25. That's Hancock. Lady Indians on the move again. They'll move it around.
It's going to be Neosho's ball. With 1 minute and 51 seconds left, the Cats have got to get down and take care of the ball. That seemed to be the biggest problem, Jim. We're not taking care of the ball.
And that's what hurt them towards the end of last year. Had a difficult time getting the ball into someone. Becklin went down hard. She was driving, and she's down. Oh, no. I don't know if
that could be on that hip.
She's had some trouble this year. They're trying to hold her down. She's in pain.
And here comes Coach Cheney.
She took a hard hit as she was driving between a couple of defenders. Went down hard on the floor. And she is...
Her hands are shaking. She's up. She's bending over. She is going to have to
She'll sit down
grab herself pretty quick because she is going to shoot two free throws.
She'll shake it off.
Timeout, Neosho. Rightfully so. They'll give her an opportunity to check. So while it's a full timeout, why don't we take another timeout? You're watching the Lady Wildcats on the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network.
The Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce invites you to download the new Experience Neosho app, available for free on the Apple and Google Play Store. Your guide to eat, shop, play, and stay in Neosho, and your direct link to KNEO Wildcat Sports. Download the app, register to win weekly prizes, and listen to your favorite Wildcat sports. Good luck, Wildcats. We can't wait to hear you ring that bell.
Well, welcome back to Wildcat Fieldhouse. Here's the situation. There's 1 minute and 44 seconds left. Becklin Garrett will be shooting two. They're down. Neosho Wildcats are down to the Seneca Indians by a score of 19-16. And Jim, we were just talking a little earlier. This is certainly a different ball game than the one that we've seen last year. And both of these teams are considerably more aggressive this year.
They certainly are. And Becklin went driving the lane in between two defenders. And they closed in on her, and she got knocked to the floor. And I know that hurt. She is a tough young lady, but she's up and about, and she's going to the line for two.
Coach Cheney was wise to take that time out. She got up, and she was looking at being ready to recover. It looks like she's pointing to her stomach now, so she may have taken one in the stomach, but with that timeout, she's recovered, and she'll go to the line to shoot two.
You know, she had the ball tucked away like a football. She may have fallen on the ball, and her stomach took the brunt of that blow. And she's up and about, 19-16, and the first shot is, off the mark, no good.
Well, that's the first one that she's missed tonight. So far, she is 4 for 5 from the free throw line.
Here comes her second attempt. It looks good. It is. Becklin with 7 points. Cats down by a couple.
Washington did a nice job that time of breaking up that press before it actually got started.
(19-16), our score. Lady Indians have moved the ball around. No good. Rebounded by
Arnold.
Miss Arnold. Becklin on the, overthrew. She looking to find Jazzy down low.
And she was wide open, too. Nobody close to her that time. That's the second time that play has not worked, but it's worked 2 or 3 other times. So the opportunities to commit are really there.
Lady in with a nice pass, and the shot is good. That's number 13.
Campbell. Yeah.
She has 8 points tonight. We're down to almost a minute to go before halftime. 21-17. Jazzy with a little jumper, no good. Got to be rebounded by Seneca. Haas throws it up.
And that bucket's good.
Maybe you can count it.
And that's going to be on Haley Smith.
And she'll go to the line. Haley Smith called for that foul. Gill back in the ball game for Seneca. Haas at the line for the Lady Indians. They're up by 6, 23-17. And the shot is off the mark, no good. Rebounded. Oh, the ball's going to loose ball. Gill comes up with it. Seneca will get another chance. Long three, off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Stevens, knocked away. Good hustle by the Lady Indians. Number 22 is Collinsworth. Neosho has the ball. Becklin Garrett in the backcourt will bring it across the line. Trying to find somebody down low. Smith back in.
A give and go that did not work for Becklin that time. There were 3 people around her.
And the toss, loose ball. It's out of bounds.
It's out on Neosho.
Another turnover. A lot of turnovers in this game, John, and some of these things can be worked out in practice. Some of these are just thrown out of the reach, the intended player. Good pass there. And the shot is good by number 13, Campbell.
Campbell has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 points now. Becklin hoist one, not even close.
And that's halftime. Seneca with an 8-point lead. The score at halftime. Seneca 25, Neosho 17. We'll take a timeout as well and return on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
The Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce invites you to download the new Experience Neosho app, available for free on the Apple and Google Play Store. Your guide to eat, shop, play, and stay in Neosho, and your direct link to KNEO Wildcat Sports. Download the app, register to win weekly prizes, and listen to your favorite Wildcat sports. Good luck, Wildcats. We can't wait to hear you ring that bell.
At the Hillcrest Church of Christ, we're striving to be His own people, eager to do what is good. Join us for worship at 10 and 6 Sundays and for class Sunday morning at 9 and Wednesday evening at 7. You're sure to find a warm welcome and friendly people seeking to please God according to His Word. Wildcats, join us every Tuesday morning before school for Devo and Donuts at 7 a.m. Learn more about the Hillcrest Church of Christ at neoshochurchofchrist.org.
The Freeman Family YMCA is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Serving the 4-state area, the Freeman Family Y believes in putting Christian principles into practice through programs, building a healthy spirit, mind, and body. With 2 locations to serve the area in Grove, Oklahoma and Neosho, the Freeman Family Y open 5:30 to 9 Monday through Saturday, 1 to 5 on Sunday. For more information, you can go online to ymcaswmo.org or call us at 417-455-9999.
Singing is my career and my calling, but I'm also a mother of 4.
And as entrepreneurs, we weigh the cost of every decision.
Medical bills are no longer a worry for our family, so I can focus on my calling.
And our family.
Joining Christian Healthcare Ministries was one of the best decisions we ever made. We're the Blair family, and this is our CHM story.
Choose your doctor without network restrictions, all at an affordable price. Enroll anytime at chministries.org/enroll.
The Neosho R5 School District is committed to shaping the future, one student at a time. From academics to athletics, we empower our students to reach their full potential, installing values of hard work, teamwork, and integrity. We would like to thank you for tuning in to the broadcast today and cheering on our Wildcats. Our dedicated teachers, staff, and coaches work hand in hand to provide a well-rounded education that prepares students for success. Together, we're building a brighter tomorrow for our community. The Neosho R5 School District, where excellence thrives.
And welcome back to the Wildcat Fieldhouse. It's halftime. We've got 7 minutes before halftime is over with. And Jim, let's talk about what the Cats have done. We've got some scoring, but we've only got 2 of the Cats have been doing the scoring.
That's right. Jazzy Washington having a good evening thus far. She has 10 points, and she's shot well up from underneath the basket. Becklin Garrett has 7. Most of her points coming off. 5 of her 7 points off free throws tonight. No one else has got in the scoring column. For the Seneca Lady Indians, Dylan Campbell, the senior, has 10 points. Miss Collinsworth has 2. Lannon has 4 points. Olivia Haas has 4. Miss Gill has 3. And Miss Hancock has 2. And that's a look at your scoring. 25-17 our score here at halftime. Opening game for both these teams, both Seneca and Neosho, hoping to improve their records from last year. Last year, Neosho won this opening match, but it's been back and forth. It's been close most of the way. Seneca coming back, John, and the reason they're on top right now, they've got the rebound and put it back. Campbell has 10 points, and most of those points from her have been just rebounds and being at the right spot at the right time to put it back up.
Yeah, Journey Arnold's got 5 rebounds for Neosho. Becklin Garrett's got 3. Delilah Stevens has got a steal and 3 rebounds, but other than that, we're not attacking the boards. And down on the offensive end, we are not taking care of the ball the way that we need to. It could be a completely different story.
We're having a difficult time getting the ball in or getting it down. Seneca has yet to put a full-court press out there, but that's been the Achilles heel for Neosho in the past couple of years, is breaking a press. And they get a little nervous when just one person is on them as they're bringing the ball down. And a lot of times it's been Miss Gill out there for Seneca who has taken the ball away or disrupted the movement of the ball for the Lady Cats and has kept them from actually getting their game plan in order and getting things set up. And that's where we stand right now. Cats down by 8.
Yeah, Journey Arnold's got a couple of blocks, but and she's doing what she needs to do. She's had a couple of open shots. She's taken a couple of them, but then she's chosen to throw the ball off to other team members there along the way as well. Nobody's in real foul trouble, as I said. We think that when the Cats come back out, both these teams are much more aggressive than what we've seen in the past. And I think it's going to be an exciting second half.
It certainly appears that way. In about 5 minutes, we'll get ready for the remainder of the ball game. The game started about an hour late tonight, and John, that was because the JV game was a long one. A lot of fouls, and it went to overtime. Seneca won that contest, 35-33. But for both these coaches, they're excited as well as the players, and they're trying to get the feel for this game and who can do what. And they'll make some adjustments, hopefully, here in the locker room, and Cats can get back out. They're not out of this ball game. They just need a couple of quick baskets and good defense, and we're right in the thick of things.
Well, a programming note, we were supposed to be right back here again tomorrow night when Shiloh Christian was going to come to Neosho and play the Lady Cats, but for whatever reason that ball game got canceled. But then next week we will bring Waynesville in for the boys and play them on Tuesday night. On Friday night, Nevada will be here. So there's some basketball going to be played here in Neosho in just the next little bit. We're going to take another timeout. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, and we'll be right back. You're watching the Neosho Lady Cats on the Neosho Wildcat and KNEO Sports Network, and we'll be back after this.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized, and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
People's Bank of Seneca, we care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, we've dedicated to providing excellent customer service across the 4-state area, ensuring that every experience is exceptional. Visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. Learn more at peoplesbankofseneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
a sense, we all live in earthquake zones. Sometimes things in our world are shaken by forces we can't control. It might be one of those times in your life right now. Life's quakes remind us how breakable and vulnerable we are. You were made for a relationship with Jesus Christ. Only through Him can you be safe for all eternity. He proved it by His blood when He died on the cross to pay for every sin you've ever committed. To learn more, call 888-NEED-HIM.
Compton CPA Group PC, located at 112 North Wood in Neosho, is a full-service accounting firm and is proud to support the Neosho Wildcats. Compton CPA Group PC can assist you at every stage of your financial life and help you work toward your financial goals. From tax preparation to bookkeeping services, Compton CPA Group PC has you covered. For all your tax and business affairs, call 417-451-2932 or learn more at ComptonCPAGroup.com.
Hi, I'm Pastor Jeremy Bridges with the Canopy Church, and I want to give you some encouragement today. No matter how far you feel from God, right now, did you know He's never more than a prayer away? Psalm 145 says, "The Lord is near to all who call upon Him." If you need to reconnect with God today, He's just one prayer away. If you need to ask for forgiveness, He's just one prayer away. If you need God's help or guidance, all it takes is a prayer. If you haven't talked to God in weeks and you know your relationship with Him isn't as it should be, cry out to Him. It's just one prayer away. And if salvation is what you need, ask Him. He's just one prayer away. Have you talked to God today? He's waiting to hear from you. For KNEO Radio, I'm Jeremy Bridges.
Happy Egg supports the family farmer because they've seen the difference a choice like this can make. Now you can grow for Happy Egg and choose to raise hens the right way, the happy way. When you grow for Happy Egg, you are growing for a family-owned and operated business. You're raising happy hens on 10+ acres who will lay happy eggs. You're working for yourself. As a Happy Egg grower, you'll receive new flock cost support and yield-based compensation. Visit happyegg.com/grower to apply today.
We're at the Wildcat Fieldhouse. It is the beginning of the second half. The Cats are down by a score of 17-25 over the Seneca Indians, but the Cats will bring the ball in, and with the play-by-play, here's Jim Jackson.
And Beckler will toss it in for the Cats. Cats down by 8, like John mentioned. The pass down low, deflected by Campbell. Lady Indians come away with a steal.
Campbell certainly makes her presence be known, doesn't she?
She does. And just like that, she puts it back up. She has 12 points tonight. It's 27-17, the largest lead of the ball game by either team. Cats being pressured, taken away. There's a little check right there.
Looks like that's going to be on number 0, and it is. It's going to be on Olivia Wade.
Landed back in the ball game. She went down with just a minor injury late in the first quarter.
It is Wade's third foul.
I think Journey Arnold has 2 for the Cats. 2 personal fouls. Here's Jazzy with a nice little jumper, no good. Rebounded by the Lady Indians. Oh,
she palmed the ball, but she got the rebound, so the Cats will have it back.
That's one of those you know you've done wrong right when it happened, but no, you can't take that one back. Seneca up by 10. We're just underway in the third period. The toss in, no good, intended for Jazzy under the basket. Haas with the rebound. Gill with the shot no good.
Arnold with the rebound for the Cats.
You know, sometimes we're going to talk to Journey about this. She just needs to get mad.
Yeah, she does.
Taking that ball away under the basket. See a nice little spin move, no good from Journey. Lady Indians taking their time. They're doing everything they've been taught at practice and doing it fairly well tonight. Moving the ball around, trying to find the open player. They take it away.
It is taken away, and the Cats have got it. It's going to be a tie-up. And it's going to go to Seneca.
Ball stays with the Lady Indians. Jazzy.
Thought Stevens had it in there for just a minute or two. She got the deflection, but then it went back to the ground.
6:36 to go in the third period. Seneca on top of Neosho by 10, 27-17, and there's a whistle.
It's going to be a timeout for Seneca. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll just keep it right here. Cats are down by 10, Jim. We're going to have to come out, and we're going to have to do what we did in the first half. We're going to have to start firing on all cylinders and getting on with it quickly, and I think Coach Tyler Cheney understands that probably better than anybody, that we're down by 10, but we're not by any means out of this ball game yet.
Oh, heavens no. You know, you can't afford to make those mental mistakes, and the turnovers can be costly and keep you out of the ball game, and you don't want to give them a big lead, and that's one thing that has hurt the Cats in the past is they get down, they dig a hole, and they can't get out of it, and now they're down by 10, but there's still plenty of time. It's not panic time. Seneca is going to toss it in. They do to Hess. She's over in the corner. She'll bring it back to the top of the key. Seneca doing a good job moving the ball around. Inside. Can't find, and
she walked. And I'll tell you what, that walk was caused by Journey Arnold that time. She had her hands up there in that big imposing figure. There's no way that she could do anything, that Hussey could do anything but try to move around.
And good hustle by number 44, Olivia Hess, again for the Lady Indians.
It's going to be a foul on her, and that is her third.
Some of these young ladies, some of the starters may be setting down soon and getting into foul trouble. Beckland's going to drive to the basket. Oh, just wouldn't go. Rebounded by Campbell. They move it down the court quickly. The long three, it's off the mark. No good. Journey Burkhart comes away with it. They'll toss it down, intended for Jazzy. And the little shot, no good. Knocked out of bounds.
And it'll be off of Jazz, and Seneca will have it.
We're seeing the Cats really hurry some of their shots, John, that need to get set. Find an open person down low.
Cats in full court press here.
They break it. Gill with the ball. She's going to bring it down to Campbell. It's off the mark. And shot won't go.
I think that one's going to be on Stevens. No, that was not.
It's her second on Stevens. Collinsworth will go to the line. She has 2 points tonight. And shot off the front of the rim, no good. Olivia Wade coming back into the ball game for Seneca. 5:35 to go in the third period. Cats yet to score in this period. And the shot is good by Collinsworth. She has 3 points tonight. 28-17, 11-point lead for Seneca. Stevens with the shot. The long three won't go.
Yeah, and a nice job that time by Beckland to knock the ball back into a Indian before it went out of bounds. So the Cats will get the ball. They'll trigger it underneath their own bucket.
Jazzy with the ball in the corner. Back out. Trying to find Beckland from the corner for three. Good. Nice shot from Beckland. Give her 10 points tonight. The long drive to the back. Oh, in and out. The Cats come away with the rebound. They're down by 8. 28-20. Long three from Jazzy. Oh, off the mark. Rebounded by Wade. Take it away. Yes, it's in there. Good job.
Nice job that time by Arnold. Take that ball away and turn around and shoot it. And the Cats are quickly back in the ball game.
They were down by 11. Now they're down by 6. Good rebound. Here come the Cats. Beckland driving to the basket. She's hit.
Journey Arnold
And
picked
she's
up that
down
rebound
again.
that time. Yeah, she is.
Becklin is down again. I don't know if it's a cramp or she took another hard hit running into the player.
Yeah, she's rolling over. I'm not sure. Maybe a cramp. She's getting back up, and we'll see what happens. She's having trouble getting up, and there's no doubt about it.
She's in a little bit of pain.
Yeah, and trainer is over there talking with her for just a minute or two, and she's hitting the floor. She's not happy about the situation at all. Maybe she'll get it just a minute or two.
She's had some problems in the past, some injuries.
Yeah, the trainer is over there. Looks like he's looking at one leg, and here comes Coach Harper. Going to try to help her get up and see if we can't get her going back. She's afraid to get up off the ground. That's not a good sign, Jim.
The Cats are on a roll. They were down by 11. They've narrowed the margin down to 6. A long three from Becklin and nice put back from Journey Arnold.
I would think coming. She's back up and she is
favoring
limping.
that right leg. That's her sore leg. She's going to go to the bench or go back to the locker room right now.
Haley Smith, I believe, is coming into the ball game.
Neosho, number 3, Journey Burkhart.
Journey Burkhart, and then we've got the other freshman out there, Bond. Jocelyn Bond. We saw her playing JV ball, and we talked about what a smooth ball player she is, helping us out. So we're to a place that we've got a freshman on the field. She shoots a 3-ball and hits it.
Good shot.
And the Cats are within 3.
Nice shot from Peters.
Campbell was the one who made that one.
Who did? I'm sorry. Campbell made that on the putback.
There's going to be a foul, and I believe that's going to be on one of the ends. Looks like it's going to be on number 24, maybe. 22.
5-point game, 30-25.
That is on Collinsworth, and that's going to be her 3rd foul.
Coach Cheney is without the services right now of Becklin Garrett. Second time tonight she's gone down.
Bond throws the ball in, gets it over to Jasmine. She's up, and it won't go, but she gets her own rebound, puts it back up again, gets her own rebound again.
And just bring it back out, reset. Stevens will have it. Peters in. Burkhart. And there's a whistle.
It's on number 22. And that is going to be the 5th team foul. And that is her 4th. That is Collinsworth's 4th foul. Burkhart will go to the line and shoot 2.
Journey's yet to get on the scoring column tonight. She can help her cause right now with a couple of free throws. And her first shot is up. Oh, right off the front of the rim. More substitutions coming in for both teams. Rhodes back in for the Lady Indians. Burkhart, second shot. It's in there, good one. First point of the night for Journey. It's now 30-26. Tossed down low. Foul on the floor.
It's going to be on Stevens. It's going to be her 3rd, I believe. It's on the floor. So that is the second team foul.
Rhodes will toss it in. Shot by Gill, no good. Rebounded by Journey Arnold. 3:30 to go in this 3rd period. 30-26. Cats have narrowed that margin. Taken away by Seneca. Gill's going to spin. Takes it in. No good. Kicks it back out. The shot by Haas. No good.
Arnold twice had her hand on that ball and brought it in.
It looked like
Jazz got away with it, but she scored.
She has 12 points, 2-point game, 30-28. Cats are fighting back. They were down by 11 just moments ago. Good pass inside. Good one. Nice play by Haas. She has 6 points tonight, 32-28. Journey's trying to make something happen. And it's a loose ball.
That's going to be on number 13, and that's going to take Journey Arnold to the line.
Campbell, that's her first tonight. In a shooting situation. See how, if Journey has been practicing her free throws. She's normally a good shooter. And the first shot is good. Nothing but net.
You bet.
3-point game, 32-29. Seneca on top of Neosho. 2:32 to go in the third period. Shot no good, rebounded by Gill. Seneca on the march. They'll move it around back to Rhodes. Trying to find somebody open
She
down
double
low.
dribbled. Yeah, she did. She stopped and picked up the ball and dribbled again. Nice job by Arnold on defense that time.
She was trying to find somebody down low post and just not open.
Burkhart and Bond. Beckman looks like she's ready to come back in, but there's another foul, and that's going to be on number 32.
That's Rhodes.
And that's Rhodes. That will be her first. But that is going to take Jasmine to the line to shoot 2.
Well, if we could make these free throws, we'll be right back in it. Just down by 3. Jazzy has 12 points tonight. Her first shot is up. It's
good.
Got the Neosho bounce. 2-point game again. And Beckland's.
She's hobbling pretty good still.
She's a tough young lady. Their second shot is no good. Bounced around and kicked out. Beckland's going to give it a go. She's favoring that right leg of hers.
Yeah, nice job by Arnold that time.
Jazzy going for 3. Oh, off the mark. And a push.
And it's a foul on her.
You know, no one back there to rebound for Jazzy. She just stopped and thought she could put it in. Cats have come so close. 2 minutes to go in the third. Lady Indians will move it down the court. Pass looking for someone. Gill tosses it in. No good. Peters with the rebound.
Bond.
Garrett looking for somebody open. She finds Burkhart. Back to Jazzy.
And it won't go. She tries to rebound, but Campbell comes up with it.
So close. Neither team can find a basket right now. Oh, what a throw. And a foul.
It's a foul, but that was a block also by Journey.
Good try. That's all she could do. She was on her back. John, I look at Beckland Garrett. I don't know. She is out there. She is favoring that leg.
Yeah, I'm not sure how she's out there either. We've got 1 minute and 26 seconds left in the third period of play. First one's up and good. Haas.
I've seen that as Hayes and Haas. I know some Haas.
And Haasy, yeah.
I know some Haas's from Carl Junction. Second shot is good.
Seneca jumps out to a 4-point lead, 30-34, minute 25 left in the third quarter.
Minute 15 and counting. Beckland finds somebody open. Jazzy with a shot, no good. She saves it, keeps it in play. Jazzy's going to drive. The shot is no good again. Haas with the rebound. Under a minute
It
to play.
seems like those are the percentage shots, but for whatever reason, it's not going in for Neosho.
She's had plenty of opportunities to make those. Seneca taking their time. They're just taking some time off the clock. They loose ball, taken away by Peters. Gives it off to Becklin. A nice spin move. Oh, it won't go off the front of the rim. And a foul. Coach Cheney can't believe it either.
He says, I can't believe that.
2 shots there just would not drop for Neosho. We're down to 24 seconds left in the third period. Jazzy at the line. She has 13 points tonight. Her shot is good. She has 14. Cats down by 3. Here comes her second shot. He is up. Oh, it's a good one. Give her 15 on the evening. Clock is running down to 20 seconds. Peters putting a little pressure on Lannon. They're going to kick it back out. Rhodes tossing it in, and there's a foul on a push.
And that one's going to be on Journey, I'm afraid.
She couldn't believe it. 9 seconds to go.
That's Journey's fourth.
Campbell at the line. And it's good. She has 15 of her own. 35-32. Just under 10 seconds left in the third period. And the shot is good. Cats need a basket. Peters for 3, get in there. Oh, it's off the mark, and that's it. That's the end of the third period. Seneca remains on top, 36-32. We'll take a quick timeout and return on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
You've got to have someone that understands what you are doing as a mission. Community bankers are important that way because they understand the community relationships that we have to form to be successful.
I feel like First Community Bank and Myers-Davis, our cultures are so similar. It is all about relationship.
It's a real boon to our community to have a bank like First Community to be supportive of so many things.
They're willing to take a chance on entrepreneurs, which is helpful to make the community grow.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized, and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
We're beginning the fourth quarter. The Cats are down by 4. Jim, they did a yeoman's job of being down by 11 and coming back to this point, even without the services of Becklin Garrett for a period of time.
It was a wild third period, and the Cats outscored the Lady Indians 15-11 in that third period to narrow the margin. They've cut the lead down to just 4. Cats with the ball as they toss it in.
Journey Arnold has 4 fouls. She's the one that's really in trouble for the Cats right now as far as fouls are concerned.
And she stepped out of bounds. Her right foot went, she stepped back and on the line. Just a mental error and a turnover on the Cats. Rhodes will toss it in. Cats are putting a little pressure right now. They're going to have to play desperation.
Journey Burkhart is out there. She's probably as good a defensive ball player as we've got.
Lady Indians, nice takeaway by Jazzy. She's going to go all the way to the basket. Get in there. Yes. Brings it down to 2 points, 36-34. Jazzy with 17 on the evening. And the foul on the floor.
It's going to be on Bond. That's her first.
A long three coming for the Lady Indians, no good. Journey Arnold comes away with it. Cats are hanging in.
Cats can tie it up right here.
And there's a foul.
And that's going to be on number 24, it looks like.
That's Lannon. Seneca has some very strong young ladies on the floor.
Cats will bring it in underneath their own basket.
7 minutes to go in the game. The shot by Jazzy won't go.
Well, she got pushed in the back that time, but it's been a pretty clean ball game up to this point. There's a 3-ball.
Yeah. Journey was on her back. Got twisted around. The
Jasmine, yeah. Now that foul was on number 24, Lannon. That's her third, so the Cats will bring it in underneath their own bucket again.
Two of the Lady Indians are in foul trouble. Long three, 2 shot. Can't make it go. A couple of nice attempts by the Cats. Nothing. There was a palm ball that wasn't called. Got away with another turnover. Gill at the top of the key. She's going to throw it up. No good.
Nice job by Jasmine that time to block that ball.
It's hard to move around. Jazzy, good pass. Yes. Journey with a nice play. She has 5 points. We have a tie ball game. New game here. Cats have fought their way back. They need to keep doing what they've been doing.
There's another block by Journey.
Lady Indians will set it up. The long three is no good. Gill with the rebound, no good. Journey comes away with it. Good hustle by the Cats. 5:45 to go in the game. Oh, that was so close.
Yeah, and Coach Schultz, he says, boy, I can't believe that. That was really close.
Looked like she drug her foot. Here's Becklin Garrett for 3. No good. And she's...
Get in.
Won't go. That would have been nice. Journey will go to the line. She'll shoot 2.
Shoot 2.
She has 5 points tonight.
Been nice if we'd have gotten that so we could have end one out of that, but we'll take it the hard way. There's her first one. It's up, and it just bounces off the front of the rim.
No good. Some of the starters are getting a break. They're starting to come back in for Seneca. Rhodes will set down. And the second shot is no good. Journey misses both.
Well, the Cats had an opportunity to be on the board that time when that one came out, and we just did not.
They'll move it around. Lannon with the ball, back out. Good hustle by the Cats. And they tie it up.
It'll be Seneca's ball.
That's good hustle by Jazzy. You know, John, if Coach Cheney brings Becklin Garrett up after the game, I don't know if she could climb the stairs the way she's hobbling around out there right now.
That's for sure.
Gill will toss it in. A long three for, off the mark.
That's another jump ball, and it'll go to Neosho.
Go back the other way.
Nice job by Journey Burkhart that time to fight for that ball and to get the rebound.
No pressure. They've got plenty of time. Bring it across the court. Bond will toss it in.
And that's going to be for one. Nice job by both bigs that time. To get the ball into Journey Arnold. She picks up the 2, and she'll go to the free throw line. Cats are up by 2.
Off balance shot, turn around. That's what we need. Cats were down by 11 points early in the third period. The shot by Journey, no good. Rebounded by Haas. She's going to go all the way, and she's fouled.
And we're going to call, is that
a charge? Let's see.
No, they're not going to call it a charge. It's on Becklin.
Becklin Garrett, her third personal, team second. To the line for Seneca.
Becklin can hardly move. I don't know. She gets a foul call on
like
her.
Haley Smith was going to come into the ball game there for a minute, but
Haas at the line. The first shot is good. She has 9 points tonight.
And for Seneca, number 22, Maddie Collins.
Well, there's some of the starters coming back in. They'll make a final push. And she ties it up. New ball game, 38 all. Seneca and Neosho. Burkhardt will bring it down. Back over to Bond. The long 3. The shot is off the mark. No good.
Gets her own rebound and has had it taken away from her by Campbell.
Haas trying. She's going to drive the basket. Nice play. She just drove in between 2 defenders. Seneca back on top by 2. 40-38. Burkhardt all alone for 3. Oh!
Get in!
Oh, no good. In and out. Nice one by Bond. Tied again at 40 all.
That's good by Bond.
3:55 to go in the game. The shot is good by Wade. Her first 2 points of the evening. Seneca back up by 2. Burkhardt for 2. Shot no good. Rebounded by Bond. She throws it up. No good. Jazz is
Rebounded by
fouled.
Jazz.
She's fouled underneath the basket. I'm surprised neither of the coaches, John, have called a timeout.
That's
5th. She's going to foul out.
Yep. I'm trying to number 44. Yeah, that is.
She has 12 points tonight. She's had a good ball game.
Jasmine needs to make both of these. The first one is up, and it's good.
Jazzy with 18 points. Her second shot off the front of the rim. Wade comes down with it for Seneca. Under 3.5 minutes to go. Lannon with the ball at the top of the key. It's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Seneca. Seneca up by 1. It's 42-41.
Gill back in the ball game for Seneca. And Rhodes sits down. Cats have got to get the ball. We've got to get the ball. There's still plenty of times, we said, before this ball game gets too carried away, and that ball is going to go off Arnold, and Seneca will have it back.
Seneca has their top ball handlers into the ball game right now. Lannon out at the right wing. She'll move it over on the left side. Wade being guarded by Burkhardt. No good. Shot no good by Campbell. She takes it away. Second shot no good.
And that's a foul, and that one is going to, that's on Journey Arnold. She's out. Nope, that's going to be on Bond. That's her second foul.
She has several to give. 3 minutes exactly left. Time left in the ball game. Lannon at the line. She has 4 points. And the shot no good. (42-41). Second shot coming. It's good. She banks it in. 2-point game. Wildcats, no pressure. Long three. Oh!
Get in.
Oh, no good.
It's going to be Wildcats ball. I'm not sure how, but we will.
That's twice tonight that she's thrown that up there and then just spun around the rim and bounces out.
We've got a timeout.
What a game. 43-41. Seneca on top of the Cats. You're watching to a good one tonight here on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
We'll just hang on to it right here, Jim.
Sam, when you go to school tomorrow, you have a talk with the young ladies on how to make those threes, okay?
All right, I will.
It's been quite the night. Good to have you with us tonight. A lot of basketball. This is our first game of the year, and it's a wild one. Seneca won JV, and this one's been back and forth. Seneca did have an 11-point lead early in the third period. Cats have fought back. Becklin Garrett has gone down a couple of times. John, I don't know how she stays in the game. She is such a trooper out there.
Well, I'm not sure either, and I'm sure she's going to feel it in the morning when she gets up. But the contribution from several of our Cats tonight, Jasmine Washington being one of them, and Journey Arnold rebounding and getting in the scoring. If we can keep her getting in the scoring like that, then that opens up Jasmine. So that's very helpful to us. However, she does have 4 fouls. There's 2 minutes and 49 seconds left. Seneca has their 5 fouls, so Neosho is in the bonus now.
Well, Jazzy has 18 points tonight. Journey Arnold has 7. Becklin Garrett has 10. They've all had some good ball games. They just need a victory and pull this out tonight. Oh, what a nice play. Oh, another foul on the push. Good toss into Jazzy. Throws it back.
Number 1.
That's on Gill, Marilyn Gill.
It's her second foul.
Becklin at the line for 2. And she makes the first one. Cats down by 1. No one's going home. Good crowd on hand tonight. Second shot, it's off the mark, bounces around. Collingsworth comes away with the rebound and a whistle.
We've got an official timeout. I must see something on the floor. I'm not sure what it was.
Part of a shoe or piece of rubber or something out there. And scorekeeper says, I don't want this. They throw it away. Seneca with the ball. They're up by 1. 2:40 to go in the ball game.
Ball just kind of rolled down across the line.
Gill with the ball. Passing, and they throw it back out. She's pushed hard. Let's see who the foul is on.
It's going to be against Bond again, I believe. Yep, it's against Bond. That's her third.
No, it's
on Burkhart. And that's her third. So
2.5 minutes exactly left in this contest. They'll toss it back out to Campbell at the top of the key. The long three by Gill.
Yeah, all of a sudden it's a 4-point ball game.
Cats need a basket. Get back in it here. Shot no good by Burkhart. Rebounded by Campbell.
And she almost throws it out of bounds herself.
Cats need to put some pressure. Create a turnover. And there's a whistle.
That's it. Journey's out.
A little body check that's going to be called a lot this year. So Journey fouls out. She finishes the game with 7 points.
Aspen Drake, the freshman, comes in. Now the Cats are playing with a senior, a junior, a sophomore, and 2 freshmen.
And the shot from Lannon is no good. 2 minutes to go in the ball game. Second shot is up. It's no good. Rebounded by Gill. She can't make it go.
No.
And another whistle. Collingsworth will go to the line.
Yeah, that one's going to be on Washington.
Collingsworth with the first shot. That's why these free throws are so important. Seneca up by a second shot, no good. Jazzy comes away with it. Seneca up by 5. Burkhart gonna drive, she's fouled. Clock stopped at 1:47.
That's gonna be on 0, it looks like.
Personal foul number 0, Olivia Wedding.
That's her 4th foul. Cats have got to make some free throws, there's no doubt about it. We've got to, coming down, it's turned into a 5-point game.
First shot is good. Journey has 2 points, both by free throws. Cats need to get the ball back in a hurry. Second shot is good. Timeout on the floor, 47-44. Seneca on top. John, what do you do in a case like this?
Well, I think Neosho has got to have the ball. There's no doubt about it. And we need to take some chances in order to get the ball back. And then we've got to go down and score. We've got to get on a little roll here. We've been on that roll before, so we know we're able to do it against Seneca. It's just a matter of let's take it on home and finish strong.
We've scored 12 points in this quarter. Been a back-and-forth battle here in the fourth quarter. Outscored Seneca by 1. We've scored 12. They've scored 11.
Yeah, Cats have done a really, really good job. They were down by 11 at one time, and they've come back so that they're within 3 right now.
You want to stay close. You hate to rely on the 3. Cats tonight have had just a couple of 3s. So have the Lady Indians. Collinsworth will toss it in.
Cats are going to try to slow it down just a little bit and try to put on the press.
They get it across the line. Lannon's off the right wing. Collinsworth underneath. She's fouled.
She's fouled, and that's on Jazzy, and she's going to get tacked up for that. No, she's not. It sure looked like it for a minute. That's on Backlund, and that's her 4th foul.
A lot of fouls tonight. First one is good from Collinsworth. Give her 5 points. It's a 4-point margin. 4-point lead for Seneca. And the second shot is good. 49-44, a minute 35 to go in the game. Seneca on top of Neosho. Cats need to score. Burkhart for 3. Yes!
Good.
Get in there. Good shot. Cats remain within 3. Oh!
Nice job that time. There's no foul called.
Gonna try it again. There's a hop, skip, and a jump.
Nice job by Drake that time.
Cats will move it down. We're down to a minute to go in the ball game. Oh, takeaway by Lannon. Oh, she's hit hard. Both girls are on the floor. And she was in the act of shooting. She'll go to the line for 2.
Both teams are in the bonus. So Lannon will go to the line and shoot 2.
Lannon was out of the game early with a injury. She's come back. And the shot is no good.
That is Burkhart's 4th foul, so something should happen and the Cats should happen to tie it up and we go into overtime, we are in real trouble because we've got several of them that got 4 fouls.
Bring back the JV squad. Here's the second shot from Lannon. It's no good. Rebounded by Becklin Garrett. Cats down by 3. 55 seconds to go in the game. Jazzy for 3. It's no good. Off the mark. It's going to go with Seneca.
That's off of Drake.
Off her foot. Cats need to get the ball and create a turnover. They're down by 3. Clock running, 45 seconds.
This is in Seneca's favor right here. They're better free throw ball, and they throw it away.
And it'll stay with, go back to Neosho. 39 seconds.
Well, we've got 3 possible 3-ball shooters out there. It's just a matter of who gets the shot.
Oh, shot no good by Jazzy. Tried to make it happen.
She almost got it back.
Taken away by Lannon. Back to Wade. They'll move it around. Oh, what a nice job. Take away right there to Becklin. Down to 13 seconds to go.
And timeout.
And we're going to have a timeout on the floor. 12 and a half seconds to go in the ball game.
What a great ball game this has turned into from what it was kind of a milk toasty ball game. The last year that we played, both these teams have improved considerably. I don't think Neosho ever scored 46 points last year at all. And I know Seneca only won 2 ball games. So this is an exciting, it's a great opportunity for both these teams.
Who do you give the ball to? You've got a couple of shooters, but you need to get set. They've tried some threes, but they've been off-balance shots.
Well, I think you either go with Burkhart or Bond. I don't think that you put Becklin in a position to hurt herself any more than that.
Or if you have the 2 available, make it and create another turnover. That's a possibility, but whatever you do, you have to do it quick.
Yeah.
No time to waste. And Coach Cheney, I know, is explaining to his players right now what could happen. 12 and a half seconds, 49-46. Seneca on top.
I'm not sure you don't bring Haley Smith into the ball game too, so you've got another 3-ball shooter. It looks like we're gonna go with what we've got. Burkhart, Bond, and Becklin is in the paint.
Here we go. Oh, I thought it was okay on that there. They better hurry. Under 10 seconds to go. Becklin can't shoot from that far out. She shoots a long 3. Oh, it's off the mark. No good.
There's a
foul with 1 second left in the ball game. Becklin couldn't make it go from downtown.
Olivia Wade just fouled out of the ball game. And Aspen Drake is to the line, the freshman. 1.4 seconds left.
A lot of pressure.
Freshman's first one is up, and it's no good. Okay, get ready.
And a timeout. You know, John, there's really no time, even if you miss this shot, to kick it back out to try a 3. There's just not enough time.
Yeah, I think that's probably right. And I'm not sure what Coach Cheney's going to do at this point. If you may try to come off the front of the rim and get back out to shoot a 3-ball, but I'd say that is something that you don't see in girls' high school. But I would say she's going to try it, though.
I mean, that would be the obvious thing, but if you've got the shooter, you have a couple of the young ladies, the point guards, have made some threes tonight.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're looking at. That is exactly what they're looking at. It's a lot of pressure for a freshman to do something like that. You don't. You don't normally say miss a free throw.
No, and It has to be quick. You have to throw it up hard to make it bounce back out and hope you get the rebound. We're down to a minute and a half to go. It's 49-46.
Yeah, Bond has positioned herself out over on that side, and Garrett is over here on this side. And
that's what. Oh!
Well,
it was a good attempt.
Yeah, it was.
She said, "Coach, I threw it a little too hard." She threw it out of bounds. They lose the ball.
And there's 0.9 seconds, and that's it. What a great ball game. And the Cats lose it by a score of 49-46 to the Seneca Indians, and both these teams need to be proud of themselves. Jim?
What a ball game this was, and Cats fought hard. They were down by 11. They never gave up. Seneca much improved this year from what they were last year. Campbell, the leading scorer, with 16 points. And we'll kind of get through there and go kind of regroup and get some final tallies. And we'll do that. Let's take just a quick timeout and return here on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
At Calvary Neosho, we aren't your grandmother's church, because she lives in Akron, Ohio, and that would be a terribly long commute for church. But if she did live in Neosho, we at Calvary would be delighted to have her come visit us. And since you live here, we would definitely like you to come visit us. Then, when your Nana comes to visit for Christmas, you can bring her to church and introduce us to her. We're sure she is a delightful lady. You can find us at Facebook/Calvary of Neosho, or join us in person at 3650 Oak Ridge Extension. We gather for worship Sundays at 10:30 a.m. Calvary Neosho. Not your grandma's church, but we'd sure like to meet her.
Once again, final score in Neosho tonight. First game of the year for Seneca and Neosho. Lady Indians on top of the Cats, 49-46. Some of the quick scoring: Burkhardt for Neosho had 6. Jazzy Washington had 18. Becklin Garrett had 11. Journey Arnold had 7. And Miss Bond came in off the bench. She had 5. For the Lady Indians tonight, Campbell, 16 points. Collingsworth with 5. Lannon with 5. Haas with 12. Gill with 6. And Hancock 2. And we do want to mention the after post-game show, coaches show, brought to you by Arvest Bank, where they believe in the power of serving others, from small business to agriculture. Whether you're looking for someone to help manage your mortgage or an expert in wealth management, they have you covered. You deserve a financial partner who cares and can help you reach your financial goals. Arvest Bank, proud to call Neosho home. John, a heartbreaker for the Cats tonight.
Yeah, it was, Jim, but we saw some really, really good things. We saw some folks that came in and did a really, really nice job. We had a couple that were certainly making rebounds for us, Journey Arnold being one of them. It's good to see her get into the scoring. And we watched her last year as she came in kind of timid. She did what she had to do tonight. She had, unless I miscounted, she had 16 rebounds. 16 rebounds, and then she actually got into the scoring. She and Jasmine complement each other just really, really well. Becklin Garrett, we expected her to do what she did. I'm not sure that when she went down that second time that didn't get her, because she missed a couple of free throws that were a little uncharacteristic. We got a couple of freshmen in the ball game, so the future looks bright for the Lady Cats.
It does, and they've got a busy week. They, of course, Thanksgiving break, they won't be back on the hardwoods until next week. They had a game scheduled for tomorrow night against Shiloh Christian Academy out of Springdale, Arkansas. That game has been postponed or canceled for whatever reason here right before the holiday. But Cats will come around. I think they get some situations corrected. They'll be back in most of these ball games they'll be facing this year.
Well, here's what I see, and here's what I see is the number 6 person on the Lady Cats, and that was the bench down there. They were cheering everybody on. We had the basketball players over here on this side in the student body cheering everybody on. I think everybody's up. They're excited about what's going on in Neosho, and we're going to have a great, great sports season.
And it's been a pleasure again. You know, this is what, our fifth year to work together on basketball,
Yeah.
and you know, we're a little rusty too, so we just need
Yeah,
to
we are.
get the kinks out, and it's going to be a good season for both the boys and girls here at Neosho High School.
Yeah, it really is. We appreciate you being here with us. We want to thank all of our sponsors. They are vitally important because without them, we don't get to do what we do, and you don't get to sit back and watch the ball game and see what happens. So for Sam Fryer, Jim Jackson, and John Ball, we want you to be with us on Tuesday night when the boys will come and Waynesville Tigers come to town, and they'll have their first ball game. Expectations are high for the Boy Cats as well, and we're excited about what's going on there too. So be with us again. We'll have the pregame show, depending on, it's going to be probably in the 6:30 area, and will depends, you know how that is. JV ball game we thought was going well tonight, and went into overtime, and we got going a little bit late. But be with us then. Until then, for Jim Jackson, Sam Fryer, and John Ball, God bless you. Have a great, great holiday. And when we see you Tuesday nights, be ready to say, Go Cats!
This has been a live production of KNEO Sports. This broadcast may not be reproduced or retransmitted without the express written consent of KNEO Sports Network. This has been a sporting outreach of KNEO Sports Network, reaching into communities to make a difference for eternity.